In today's episode of Spirit of Innovation, Arts Across America, we find out why California's foster care system faces jeopardy.
It's just mind-blowing knowing that it's a possibility that the agencies would close and then there would be no more foster homes.
On Community Roundtable, we learn why internship programs are essential for employers and job seekers.
It's a way to kind of give back and to kind of help that younger generation or the future workforce.
We preview a fun and affordable event that families can enjoy while supporting local nonprofits. And our Good to Know segment explores the importance of financial literacy. Join Spirit of Innovation co-host, executive producer Diane Strand and director Scott Strand. Scott and Diane are the co-founders of the nonprofit JDS Creative Academy, co-owners of award-winning JDS Video and Media Productions Incorporated, JDS Actors Studio, and the co-authors of the best-selling book, Show Business, Breaking into the Industry as an Actor. Stay with us as the Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America team bring you impactful and innovative community news and information with the good to know and need to know that you expect. Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America starts now.
Welcome to Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America and our April show. Spring has sprung and there's a lot to talk about, so let's get started.
Foster family agencies are essential to the thousands of children in California's foster care system. Unfortunately, many agencies are being forced to close, leaving the fates of these children in limbo. Here's more.
As a foster family agency, California Family Life Center is responsible for approving, recruiting, and training foster parents.
We support them throughout the journey of the child being in the home, whether it's medical, transportation, biological family visitations, and as agency social workers, we are on call 24/7.
Over the last 15 years, California Family Life Center has been available for me in several ways. They have provided me with unlimited resources on how to better serve the children that come into my home one by one.
Every foster family agency in California, like California Family Life Center, is required to carry liability insurance. However, in 2019, the majority of the insurance companies declared foster family agencies to be uninsurable.
4 major issues that make foster family agencies uninsurable. I would say 1 and 2 go together. Foster agencies will do their due diligence, and then through no fault of our own, if something happens in the home, we are liable. And the second one, anybody comes into the home and they do something with the foster children, the agency has no fault in that, but again, we are liable for that. The third thing, if a county worker brings a child into the foster home and doesn't give the foster family agency full disclosure of what this child is capable of or the child's past history, and that child does something to another child in the home, then again, the agency is held liable. And the fourth one, when the case goes to court, the judge, the jury, they are all listening to the sad story of this child. They feel this is their time to kind of avenge the wrong. In my research prior, the payout from the judge and jury were not what it is today. You know, you're getting 10 million, you're getting 15 million, you're getting 25 million.
Over the past 6 years, only the Nonprofit Insurance Alliance of California, or NIAC, was willing to provide affordable liability to 90% of California's foster care agencies. But now NIAC says they can no longer do so. And unless state laws change to allow counties to share the liability costs, these foster care agencies will have to close, and the 9,300 children they serve will be at risk.
The children could go to the county, which is already overwhelmed, and they don't have enough homes to house these kids. Some of them will get lost in the cracks, like, sex trafficking, drug abuse, homelessness.
This is my calling to foster children or to help kids out. It's just mind-blowing just sitting here having this conversation with you, knowing that it's a possibility that the agencies would close and then there would be no more foster homes. I'm thinking, what would happen to the children?
an important question that begs immediate answers.
Foster care agencies like California Family Life Center are advocating for changes to keep their doors open. If you want to help, go to our Spirit of Innovation website for more information.
While the Los Angeles, San Diego, and Orange County fairs have become family fun staples for those who live nearby, Southwest Riverside County has gone without a fair of its own until now. The Riverside County Carnival, which was previously known as the Family Fun Fest, is set to bring some local entertainment to the valley. Take a look.
The original 3-day Family Fun Fest was born out of the desire to create an affordable, family-friendly experience for the local community.
There's nothing in the Temecula Valley that's family affordable that you can bring your whole family together to have entertainment. There's the wineries, there's the nightlife in Old Town Temecula, there's the Old Town Marietta, so that's where the Family Fun Fest came from.
After seeing the immediate success of Family Fun Fest in Lake Elsinore, the co-founders decided to expand the event and bring in even more Southwest Riverside County residents.
The county of Riverside is so vast, it's so large. So that's why we rebranded from the Family Fun Fest to the Riverside County Carnival, is to drive in all of Southwest Riverside County and throughout Riverside County as well to be part of this family-friendly entertainment experience.
The carnival, which will run for 7 days at the end of May and beginning of June, will feature fun, themed nights, new rides, games, and more.
There's 25 new rides. It's a 40% expansion from what we had last year. Some of the biggest rides in the area that you can expect from typical fairs and carnivals.
However, it's not just about providing a fun time. They also found a way to support local nonprofits.
We have a lot of nonprofits that are involved. We're super excited to be able to give them their own landing page where they can earn 50% of the profits from any of the ticket sales. And it's just really a great way to support the community. Habitat for Humanity, of course, JDS Creative Academy is involved. And we're always looking for more nonprofits who would like to earn some revenue for their mission.
When family, entertainment, and community support come together, it's a win for everyone.
JDS Creative Academy is thrilled to be a sponsor of the Riverside County Carnival. You can purchase tickets through our nonprofit's landing page. We have it listed on our Spirit of Innovation website.
It's a great time of year to go to a carnival. It's also that time of year when other not so fun things can't be avoided.
Oh, I know what you mean. Allergies, right?
Yes, there's that. But I'm referring to paying taxes. It's a necessary chore, and there are always yearly updates and changes that everyone needs to know. For example, if you sold items using an app or an online platform and received more than $600, you need to report your earnings. This is a rule that was put on hold the last 2 years, but it's in place for this year's tax filing.
Did you take money out of your retirement plan last year to cover an emergency? If so, you're not alone. But the good news is that starting in 2024, there are no penalties for taking up to $1,000 for emergencies such as auto repairs or medical bills. But you might still have to pay taxes, so be sure to discuss this with your advisor.
The Earned Income Tax Credit helps low to moderate income workers get a tax break. Those who qualify can use the credit to reduce the taxes they owe and maybe even increase their refund. The income limits for this credit went up about $3,000, allowing more people to qualify.
Federal tax brackets are adjusted each year for inflation, and in 2024, the tax brackets were substantially increased. This means that if your wages stayed the same last year, or if you received a raise that was lower than the inflation increase, you might end up paying less in taxes. Everyone's situation is unique. Be sure to talk to your tax preparer about this and all of the changes when you expect to file.
On April 5th, over 1,400 hands-off protests were held across all 50 states. In Riverside County, protests were seen in the cities of Riverside, Temecula, Murrieta, Palm Springs, and San Jacinto.
Organizers say that millions of people attended to exercise their First Amendment rights and to show what democracy looks like.
In March, the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce's annual awards gala honored individuals and businesses who have made a significant impact on the Temecula Valley community.
Congratulations to all the winners, which includes Kim Garish, the Executive Director of Michelle's Place, who won Citizen of the Year. Tammy Marine, President and CEO of Habitat for Humanity Inland Valley, won the Chairman's Choice Award. And Pechanga Resort Casino Tribal Chairman Mark Macaro received the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Temecula Valley nonprofits were also acknowledged at the event. All from the Heart, Milvet, and the Boys and Girls Club of Southwest Riverside County each received Organization of the Year awards. Business of the Year awards went to Grapeline Wine Tours, Blue Water Grill Seafood Restaurant and Market, Paradise Cadillac Chevrolet, and
we're proud to announce that JDS Studio received Bronze Business of the Year. We are thrilled to be in such great company.
Yes, we are.
High five.
Hey! And in other big news, DigiFest Temecula speakers are all set and tickets are on sale now. Here's more.
DigiFest 2025 is around the corner, and we are calling all creatives. This one-of-a-kind 3-day digital media extravaganza is back, and better than ever. Don't miss your chance to network with industry professionals, attend informative, innovative workshops and presentations, listen to live music, sip local wines, and enjoy some tasty bites. Later, hear an inspiring talk from Juliet Landau, well known for her role as Drusilla in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And afterwards, rock out with live music from the all-girl band Phlegm at the DigiFest afterparty. On Saturday, it's a full day of industry speakers and panels with a capstone keynote talk from Subspecies actress, award-winning photographer, director, and the founder and CEO of the fastest-growing cosmetic company on the Fortune 500 list, Denise Duff. Later that evening, it's time to walk the red carpet again for our special screening of the Digi Contenders. Watch the best of the best submissions in video, film, and animation. On Sunday, April 27th, learn from the amazing Allie Bloyd, who is dishing out marketing and AI solutions. And meet a public relations extraordinaire with decades of experience publicizing industry A-listers. Plus, network and cast your vote for the People's Choice Award from all the submission entries throughout the exhibit. Sunday night, we close the festival with our awards celebration and another walk on the Los Angeles Tribune and San Diego Weekly red carpet. Enjoy delicious bites, drinks, and networking, all while listening to live music. Then, get inspired by the Book of Life director, artist, and co-writer Jorge Ard Gutierrez, followed by the festival's Digi Awards. See who will walk away with an acclaimed Digi, honorable mention, or a People's Choice Award. Tickets are on sale now. Options include VIP, an all-access 3-day pass, or individual event tickets for any of the 5 events over the 3 days. Make the most of your experience and go VIP. You get 2 additional VIP exclusive presentations, one-on-one time with the presenters, 5 event drink tickets for your beverage of choice, a lunch ticket for Saturday, and a DigiFest swag bag. Get your tickets now for April 25th, 26th, and 27th. Don't miss DigiFest 2025. This event is so much more than a film festival. We are pushing the boundaries of digital creation.
DigiFest dates again are the 25th, 26th, and 27th. DigiFest is an all-hands-on-deck event, and it wouldn't be possible without the help from our staff, sponsors, volunteers, and interns.
April is also National Internship Awareness Month and the topic of this month's roundtable. Joining us are Jenny Hooter, Temecula Valley Unified School District's CTE Work-Based Learning and Outreach Facilitator, and City of Temecula extern Sherelle Moore. Take a look.
Welcome to the Community Roundtable. I'm very excited for this month as it's Internship Month, and we have some great people at the table to talk about internships. So let's start and figure out a little bit of why internships close that gap between academic and workforce development. Jenny?
Well, I think it gives, in our case, it gives students an opportunity to apply the academic skills and even the hands-on technical skills that they've learned in the classroom, to take those and apply them in a real workplace. And as much as we try to simulate the workplace environment in our classroom, it's not exactly the same as an actual real workplace. So it gives them the opportunity to do that and to see the value of those skills and how they can apply it there.
Great. And Sherelle, talk a little bit about how your internship has helped you go from being a learner to being a worker.
hands-on. The hands-on training it's very helpful for me as far as actually being behind the scenes and being able to work the cameras. I've gotten to edit one of the programs here using the Adobe Premiere Pro to show you all my skills.
Why do you think employers like having interns come in and work at their companies?
It can be a test run, actually, like a long interview, if you will, to see if that's someone that they want to hire long-term to benefit their company. I know a lot of employers that we work with, sometimes they want to hire an intern in order to complete a project or something that they just haven't had the time to do. And it's like, everyone has their plates full, but if they, were able to hire an intern for a certain amount of time, they could hand that project over to them and get that completed for them. So those are a couple of benefits.
Yeah, I know being a business and having interns here has been definitely not only having 2 extra hands, sometimes, it comes with being able to solve problems that maybe our normal process and procedure doesn't always solve, but coming in with a fresh perspective from even academia or something to be able to show us a new way of doing things, that has really helped our business as a business.
Yeah, and on what you were saying, employees, they can evaluate the interns while they're there and, evaluate their skills, their work ethic, and to see if they would be a good fit, in the future, for a permanent position.
And I also think if an employer is in the position, it's a way to kind of give back and to kind of help that younger generation or the future workforce and give them those opportunities to, try out something new to see if that's something that they might be interested in as a career, their first step being an internship. It helps your whole industry in general because you're building that pipeline of the future workforce, of more people being interested in your industry and then just kind of keeping that going.
Right. What advice, Sherelle, would you give a future intern who is about to start an internship?
My advice to current or future interns would be to learn as much as you can while you're at the job site. Show the employer that you want to be there. I always ask questions because it can avoid mistakes. So that's the biggest thing, ask questions.
That's great advice. That's really good advice. What are some of the things you tell your interns? What kind of advice do you give them before they start a job?
A lot of those same things. Ask questions because it's better to ask, than to do something wrong and then have to go back and redo it. Everything that Sherelle said, but also always be busy. Like, don't get caught sitting doing nothing. So if the question that you need to ask is, what else can I do for you? Then that is something that we, tell the students. Then never just be sitting.
Well, that wraps up another month of the Community Roundtable. And as we appreciate interns, if you're looking for an intern and you're a business, make sure that you contact us on our website or through social media, and we can connect you with amazing people like Jenny Huter to get you an intern. And with that, we'll see you next time on the Roundtable. Thank you, Jenny and Sherelle, for joining us. What you saw were the edited highlights. You can catch the full conversation on our Spirit of Innovation website.
For this month's Food Corner, it's National Brunch Month. So we took a trip to Toast Murrieta, a local restaurant that knows how to do brunch in style. Check it out.
Welcome to Food Corner. I'm Aaron Porras. Today we're here at Toast in Murrieta. I hear they serve delicious food at this brunch exclusive restaurant. I really look forward to trying it out. There is another Toast restaurant in Temecula, and I'm here with one of Murrieta's location servers, Anicia. I hear Toast is the sister restaurant of 1909. Could you tell us more about how the idea of Toast came around?
The owners had a dinner house and they wanted to expand on the craft cocktails and food that they offered in 1909. So they decided to open a breakfast spot called Toast and bring some of that craft knowledge to more of a brunch style restaurant rather than a dinner house.
I know Toast is a busy brunch restaurant. Why do you think brunch-exclusive restaurants are so popular?
People want a place to come early in the morning to get their day started. We have a lot of couples who drop off their kids and then come in and have brunch. We have a lot of people come to celebrate early. It gives them another option other than dinner to come celebrate things and to have a nice time.
I can see the restaurant has beautiful homemade furniture and paintings. How do you think that adds to the overall aesthetic and environment of the restaurant?
We have great paintings, we have great neon. People like to see our little mascots, Fred and Flo. And so I think that helps them to feel like it's a little party kind of for brunch and to have all the cute little signage and everything around. Our content creator, Lexi, is the one who did all of the signage and all the paintings. She's a local artist and it's been great. People comment on her paintings all the time and they love finding little things in all of the artwork that's around toast.
So here I have the New York steak and eggs, and they've included toast as well as some potatoes in here, the steak. I usually go for the medium rare, and the way they cooked it is at the right temperature. I love the juice in there. The eggs are very soft, and then also the yolk, when you combine that together, it just really adds that very nice saltiness. The amount of green onions and basil as well as some Parmesan, the way that it's placed all together with these potatoes, it just adds so much flavor to it. It is super good. The softness, the crispiness, the crunchiness, this is what you call toast. The food was really good. If you have any restaurant recommendations, send us an email at spiritofinnovation@jdscreativeacademy.org. Now back to you in the studio.
Erin, great work on that segment. They had such a great time at Toast, and the food looked amazing.
It really did. Next up in our Good to Know, it's all about the Benjamins with SOI team member Jacob Waller, as we learn some helpful tips on how to be more responsible with your money. Here you go.
April is Financial Literacy Month. It is a national effort designed to raise awareness about the importance of financial education, something that helps everyone.
Financial literacy is important because we all have to deal with money every day. We have to pay the bills and we have to go buy groceries, and if we don't know how it works and how to manage it, then we won't have any left to manage. The important thing is to focus on making sure you're paying your bills on time and making sure that if you have debt that you're working on getting out of it. I encourage people to stop using their credit cards. You can't dig your way out of a hole if there's still dirt going back in the hole. Our brain doesn't actually register that you spent money. So spending on a card isn't evil. Spending with Apple Pay or something like that isn't evil. But if you're struggling to hold on and struggling to stay in line in a certain category on your budget, you definitely might want to consider using cash. Budgeting is essential because it's really just a plan for your money. Because if you just let it go wherever and you don't have a plan, you won't have any money left. And you want to do it one every month because sometimes this month is different from next month. And then another key practice for budgeting is to track your transactions every time you're spending money. So the basic thing if you're going to start budgeting is start at the top is just going to be your income. And then the next after that, we talk about your 4 walls, which is basically like your survival stuff. So that's going to be food, your housing, whether that's rent or your house payment, utilities, and transportation. You're going to list out any of your other regular expenses. You're also going to list your debt payments and make sure that you include those in your budget. It's a great place to start because that way your planning and your money is actually going in line with your values.
Financial literacy won't make you a millionaire, but it will help you stay on track to reach your future goals. Back to you, Diane and Scott.
Great job, Jacob. We love seeing our program participants thrive.
Please follow us on social media and subscribe to our #JDSFamily newsletter. It'll keep you in the know about everything happening in the world of creativity and here at JDS Studio. Thank you for joining us. We will be back with a new Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America in May.
Our Spirit of Innovation website has our current episode, past episode, and individual segments. Find Spirit of Innovation on Rivco TV, Menifee, Murrieta, and Temecula local stations. Plus, you can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, and streaming on Binge Network, Tubi TV, and the Amazon Fire and Roku apps.
You can also catch our job training program participants on YouTube with their show SOI Stories. And keep an eye out, they're bringing back SOI Update, highlighting local news and events. You can also listen to them on your favorite podcasting platform, co-hosting SOI Talk with me. And tune in to the radio station 102.5 The Vine here in Riverside County, 7 days a week for the JDS Creative Academy Community Spotlight on 3 times a day.
That's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, SOI out.